What's up everyone and welcome back to another vlog. It is Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? No, it is Wednesday, the 21st of December. And we are at the Singapore Botanic Gardens, which, fun fact, is the only UNESCO World Heritage Site of Singapore. And we are here, we're gonna explore a little bit. Today's itinerary is kind of more chill and more indoors, thank God, because I need the air conditioning because it's so hot and humid here. But we're gonna do the gardens, then we're gonna do the National Gallery, then we're gonna have some Singapore slings at the Raffles Long Bar, then we're gonna go to Orchard Road and Emerald Hill, and yeah, that'll round out our day. So this is gonna be a lot of walking, not as much as yesterday or 2 days ago, but it should still be a lot. Yeah, so let's go explore. This place is really alive. There are people like exercising, like there were people doing yoga over there and people doing like calisthenics over there. And then so many people running, walking their dogs, and I think you just heard there are roosters and chickens over here. I heard you can see like huge monitor lizards, but we haven't seen one yet. So the idea for a botanical gardens came in 1822 when Raffles built a small botanical gardens in Fort Canning Park where we were, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? 2 days ago. This garden opened in 1859, so that means it's over 150 years old. It was handed over to the British government in 1874 and has been used for like a research for botanical stuff ever since. It is the only tropical garden in the UNESCO World Heritage List, and it has 10,000 species of flora stretched out over 82 hectares of land, so we have a lot to cover. So let's start walking. About Singapore is that they really spare no expense. Like, so many things here are built for like $50 million, $60 million. Like Marina Bay Sands, I think, was hundreds of millions of dollars. And they all do that in an effort to keep the city clean, beautiful, and interesting for tourists to keep coming back. Which I think if you invest in tourism, that gives a lot, that earns your country a lot of money. So that's a good thing for them. There's supposed to be otters here. I don't see any, but we saw some last night at the night safari, but there's supposed to be some here. different kinds of plants. Well, I said a while ago there are 10,000 of them. And this park is huge. It's a lot bigger than I thought. We've been going around for like 40 minutes and we've barely covered one side of the park. I mean the gardens. It's pretty humongous. And as you can see, there's a lot of stuff here. I think we're just gonna keep going that way and then see where we end up. They have a bunch of these Christmas trees over here. This one was made by the Embassy of Colombia. And like, they're like littered all throughout the park. I guess they're here for Christmas. It's nice that they do like those extra things during special occasions. I know they also have a I know they also have a like a national flower festival thing, which is pretty cool. So supposedly the National Orchid Garden, which usually costs I think $5 to enter, is free today. It's actually free from the 12th of November to like the 7th of January, 8th of January, something like that. I guess because people are out of school, so they said that you can go visit anytime you want for free. So yeah, we're gonna do that. What luck that we get to see it for free. They're probably one of the only countries that's gonna reach the Sustainable Development Goals of the UN in 2030, because they're already like working on their way towards that. I guess it's easier because they're such a small country, but like still, the fact that they dedicate a lot of time for that is pretty cool. So we just came across this lake. It's a pretty huge lake. There was a swan. I think I showed you guys. There was a swan over there. And there are a lot of fish, including like really nice striped ones, like just under the surface of the water. So that ends our Botanical Gardens adventure. It was pretty. It was really pretty, and all the flowers and plants are like really impressive, and the way they laid out everything kind of like a maze made me wonder where I was going from moment to moment. It was really fun, and I definitely like tell people to go here. I wish you went to the National Orchid Garden, but apparently it's not free for everyone. It's just free for students of Singapore, but that's fine. So now we're gonna go to lunch at Adam Road Food Center. We're gonna take a Grab to get there because we are tired. So yeah, let's go. We are here at the Adam Road Food Center. This is the hawker center near the Botanic Gardens. It's very small actually. It's not that big a hawker center, but it's supposed to have one of the best nasi lemak in all of Singapore. So that's what we're here to try. Hello, so I got a Milo dinosaur for $2.50. Not bad, right? Okay, let's see if this is any good. Oh my god, that is refreshing. That is so good. That's really, really, really good. I love how the powder mixes with the iced Milo. Makes it so refreshing. So I have the what do you call this? Nasi lemak. Is it? Yeah. Okay. So let's try it. Got a little bit of the chicken.
Thank you.
Mmm. That chicken is so good. And the rice is good too. Would recommend. So after a very, very good meal of nasi lemak, we're on the way to the National Gallery of Singapore. Right now we are outside the National Gallery in the building that used to actually be the former Supreme Court of Singapore. It's 64,000 square meters and has over 8,000 pieces of art. Now for the final portion of the Singapore history that I was about to tell you guys, listen up. The British, after they became a crown colony, formed an administration to govern the island. However, civil issues gave rise to like anti-colonialism groups. And in 1954, the People's Action Party was created. A new constitution was instituted in 1955. In 1959, they became a self-governing island and joined Malaysia in 1963. However, in 1965, Singapore left Malaysia and became its own country, and the rest, as they say, is history. And in their first election in 1959, the People's Action Party won the majority of seats and Lee Kuan Yew became Prime Minister. Now, if you don't know who Lee Kuan Yew is, he's the reason why Singapore has seen so much growth in the last 50 years. He's the guy behind why this place went from being the little red dot to being one of the most economically robust countries in all of Southeast Asia, and not just Southeast Asia, in all the world. The transformation that Singapore took from literally being a fishing village all the way to the giant that it is today is kind of striking. But yeah, so we are gonna head inside. It's supposed to be all Southeast Asian art in this one, so it should be pretty interesting. And yeah, just so you guys know, we bought our tickets through Klook, and because we bought them in conjunction with the National Museum, it came out to being just $13 each, when normally I think it would be like $20. So again, check Klook. They always have good deals. This is not an ad for them, as I've said, but they really do have really good deals, so I would check them out if I were you. So we just came from the National Gallery, and it was pretty interesting. There was a like as the gallery is known for Southeast Asian art, and I don't know, it was really nice getting to see art that wasn't European, because like the art that I've seen in museums abroad is usually European. So getting to see like Singaporean, Indonesian, Philippine art was really interesting. And like I liked seeing how like the scenes that they would portray were of like old, like how the old way of life used to be. It was really refreshing to see that instead of the same old like either Christian art or like Renaissance art that other museums have. So yeah, I really enjoyed that a lot more than I thought I would, but I knew I would enjoy it, but like I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. And now we're gonna go to the Raffles Long Bar for some Singapore slings. I'm very excited, although I forgot to bring my ID, so I don't know if they're gonna not give it to me, but hopefully they still do. We're going up into the Long Bar to get some Singapore slings. Let's go. Hello, so we are at the Raffles Long Bar and we are gonna order a Singapore sling, but we are sharing it because it is $37, which I thought it was 30. It was 30 maybe like a year ago, so inflation must have pushed it to 37. But yeah, we're gonna have some. And also, people are just eating peanuts and throwing them on the floor. Apparently it's the only place in Singapore where you can legally litter. So yeah, but it's crunching under the feet, which is a bit weird, but yeah. Okay, let's try it. Here is the Singapore sling. Give me a second as I get it. It looks like this with the long bar in front. Let's try it. I love that they didn't ask for our IDs either, like they just gave these to us. Wow. That is sweet and and very strong actually. That is stronger than I thought it was gonna be. But really good. Like if you can come here, it's 30. It's kind of, I don't know if this is worth $37. Look at this is how it is in relation to my face right now. So it's good though. It's pretty good, I have to say. So we just came from having the Singapore sling, which was so good. It was so fruity. It was kind of strong actually, stronger than I thought it was gonna be. And now it's kind of raining outside, but we're on the way to Emerald Hill and Orchard Road, which are our last stops for today. We're gonna try to find that special ice cream that they sell outside the malls at Orchard Road. So yeah. So we are in a random mall here. Hopefully we're going the right way. So we are here in Orchard Road in a random mall, trying to find Emerald Hill, and then go get some ice cream from the famous block ice cream place. So now we are here in Orchard Road, and the malls are so huge. They're literally humongous. And there are like bridges connecting them. That is insane. So So this place was actually home to many of the Peranakans here in Singapore. It has Chinese Baroque architecture, as you can see from the buildings behind me. And this whole place was actually a nutmeg and fruit orchard, which is why it got the name Orchard Road. So let's continue exploring. See, the rain kind of got less, which is good, but it's still raining, so we gotta power through and try to enjoy technically our last night here. Well, no, second to the last night here. We leave at 7:25 tomorrow, so yeah, this was a fast 6 days. It went by so quick, but also went by so slowly, and it was full of sweat and tears, but worth it. On the bright side, the rain finally stopped, so we can go explore without an umbrella again. So we are here at Orchard Road. As you can see, all the malls are beside us. There's a Zara, there was a Uniqlo. Basically anything you could possibly want or shop for, they probably have it here. Yeah, it's a long road too. Like, to get to the place we're going to is like 10 minutes. On this just one road that's just full of shops and restaurants. The malls here look so futuristic. Look at that. Pretty intense. Oh, that's embarrassing. Like I was saying, the malls here look really, really futuristic. Look at that. This place literally has everything. There's an Adidas, a Gucci, a Takashimaya over there, Michael Kors, like I said a while ago, Uniqlo. Literally anything you could want, they probably have it here. So we are at the famous ice cream over there, here in Orchard Road. It's like $1 ice cream too, it's really cheap. So we were wrong, it's actually $1.50, which is still pretty cheap, but yeah.
Vanilla chocolate chip boleh, vanilla habis.
Coconut fruit also? $3, thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Okay, so there was no chocolate, so I got, what is this? Cookies and cream. Cheers. That is so refreshing, especially in this heat. Damn, that's good. That's really good. Everyone has to come here to get this. That's good. So this entire area used to be full of fruit orchards, which is why it's called Orchard Road. The first department store here was actually called Tang's, and it was set up by a guy called CK. Is it CK Tang's? Yup, it's CK Tang's. And now there are over 5,000 establishments throughout the entire Orchard Road. And there are over 25 different malls in the area, some of them being huge and like like this is Paragon, and this one is, I forgot what this is, Ngee City. Like there are just so many of them. I think the most iconic one is Ion Orchard, which we're gonna see in a bit. But yeah, the main thing to do here is if you're not gonna shop, just walk, get some ice cream, and just have a good time, honestly. Like, yeah. So for our last night in Singapore, we're probably just gonna walk down this road and then maybe head home. Because it's been a tiring few days. But yeah. Orchard is not as full. Well, it is kind of full. There's a ton of people here. but it is not as full as I thought it was gonna be. And it's really nice. The buildings are like really, really pretty. And to think they all have shopping malls in them, that's amazing. This is our last full night here in Singapore. And okay, you're probably listening to copyrighted music right now, so I'm gonna stop talking for a bit. But it has been so fun. Even with all the struggles in the first day and a half, it was still really, really fun. Even with my bag getting lost, even with us missing our flight, it just makes really great stories that we're gonna tell one day. So I'm extremely satisfied with this trip. Singapore, you have been amazing, but we have one more day, so we got a couple more areas to explore. But yes, it has been great. So there's one more building that I want to check out. It's called Ion Orchard. It's supposed to be one of these buildings, but it's supposed to be the most impressive building of them all, apparently. So here we are at Ion Orchard. There's like a bunch of really rich stores here, as you can see. Also, my mic has been getting wet this entire trip because of the rain, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Well, obviously it's not a good thing, but it doesn't seem to be affecting the audio quality when I review my videos, so hopefully it's not that bad. Okay, there's the MRT station we're gonna go to later. Now we just need to find the mall. Oh, here it is. So this is the iconic entrance of Ion Orchard with the roof up there. It's huge. Oh my god, this is bigger than some malls in the Philippines. And the Philippines is known for malls. Damn. That is so nice. Look at that. That's crazy. It's so bright and colorful and everything. And there are lights everywhere. Okay, I think after looking at this, we're probably gonna go home. Yeah, we're not shoppers anyway. We just came here for the ice cream and for this. Pretty damn cool. But yeah, we're gonna go home now. Hello everyone. So we just came back from a very tiring day. We went to the Botanic Gardens. That was pretty fun. Although it was very, very humid and very, very hot. This city gets really humid and really hot no matter what time of year. It's insane. But hopefully I'm not too dark. Anyway. And then after that we went to a hawker center, which was really good. I think we've been to 3 or 4 now. Well, if you consider the one in MBS a hawker center, but I don't think so. With like traditional hawker centers, we've been to 3, and there's gonna be one more tomorrow, so that's exciting. Then we went to the National Gallery, which was great. I love seeing art. Like I said a while ago, it was really interesting seeing Southeast Asian art. It was just, I don't know. Like I said a while ago, like not seeing European art was kind of refreshing in a good way. And then we went to Raffles to get our Singapore things, which were really good. A bit too strong for me, mainly because I'm a beer drinker, because I can't really take heavier alcohol than that, but it was fun. And then we went to Orchard Road and Emerald Hill, but it was raining, but still, it was a fun time, and the ice cream was so good, guys. But anyway, as we do every night, we're gonna compile expenses. So are we gonna reach 100 knowing that 42 is already gone? Let's see. So first it was $3 for breakfast at McDonald's. Then we spent $7.4 on a Grab to get to the Botanic Gardens. Then I spent $2.5 on a Milo Dinosaur at the Hawker Center. And my food was $4 at the Hawker Center. Then we spent $5.2 on a Grab from the Hawker Center all the way to the National Gallery. The National Gallery itself cost $13 on Klook. The Singapore Sling, my part of the bill, cost $21.8. It cost $0.95 to get from the Raffles Long Bar to Orchard Road. I had an ice cream worth $1.5, and the train, the metro on the way back here was $9.95
dollars or cents or whatever. Which leads us to a grand total of $102.3. But you know what? That may be $2.3 over, but honestly, I'm gonna count that as a win because that's the closest we've actually come to being on budget. So that's pretty good actually. It's like if I didn't have the Milo dinosaur, I would have made it. So you know what? That's gonna be a win. So there's one day where we were able to do it, and 3 days where we were not. Well, 4 if you. Well, actually, no. Let's not count the first day. So 3 days to 1. So that's pretty good. And yeah, I'm kind of sad that we're leaving. We have just one more day left, but as they say, the next adventure won't come until your current adventure ends. So this one's gotta end eventually. Yeah, so if you like this video, give a subscribe and the like button down there. My last videos are somewhere on the screen beside me. Follow me on all my social media. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Links will be down below. Read up on my blog at passportperspective.com. Until next time, guys. See you at the next episode.